Welcome back to Project Lowball, the RNG-dependent health series in which we beat every single Pokemon boss with a single low-sell Pokemon possible. Today I'll be using a level 41 Skarmory with max HP and defensive V, so defense of special attack down nature, Iron Head, Iron Defense Agility, and Sword Stance to defeat Final Bede. I think as low as level 29 would be possible, but since I couldn't achieve this and it is absolutely miserable to even attempt on physical hardware, I'm leaving that to the YouTuber Paladin who hosts this challenge and will likely be doing a shield video in the future. So that's y'all's fucking problem if you want to go lower. On that note, I will explain another point. Bede's AI can on occasion enter a state in which you will attempt to use fake cures over and over and over and over again, even if your special defense is bottomed out. He has done this exactly twice. Theoretically, if you landed all the flinches you need to defeat the RP Pokemon, you could win as low as level 23. Otherwise, I think the lowest you could reasonably win at is level 29. But if you could find a way to exploit the AI and force this state, then a level 23 victory would likely be possible with a win rate of greater than 1%, which is a rule in Project Lowball, because otherwise we would just be Quick Claw, Double Team, Toxicing everything in the series, and, that's like saying, why don't you just go to level 100 in a Hardcore Nuzlocke? Because that's not the point. You can do it if you want, but that's not what our goal is. Same as how the 1% win rate is more in line with what the goal of Lowball is. I'm gonna throw a little shade. I never was... Well, actually that's a lie. I like PCal's videos a lot. My big criticism, though, is that he just wants to bash, the newest games. But all that criticism can be countered with one point. If you hate the game, play something else. Honestly. Seriously, the Pokemon Reddit has been ruined by people who just seem to hate the series at this point. I'm not even saying I disagree with their criticisms, but all their criticisms are valid and correct. But if you hate the game so much, why are you still here? Can't you just leave those who like it in spite of its flaws alone? It feels like they're not criticizing the games anymore, they're criticizing others for liking it, and that's where I draw the line. That's something I've had bottled up about the Pokemon fandom for a while. I'm gonna set up an Iron Defense back up because I think he didn't heal? Really? Fine by me. This is Leon all over again. Now, everything else from here on is a range. At level 29, you have to hit a range or defense from every single one. I gained a couple extra levels to remove the range because, again, I just can't with this on physical hardware anymore. Honestly. You die to any special move. All of his remaining Pokemon have special moves. So, yeah. The only one that's really an issue is Hatterene, which I think you have to land a flinch on. Everything else should be pretty safely killed at this point. Also, Hatterene has Mystical Fire, so... if it does get an attack off, you are going to die. Because Skarmory is not especially defensive, you have a special defense down, and it would be super effective from a special attacker, so no. Come on, a flinch or a crit or a roll or a high damage roll or something. I just want to be free from this battle. I want to move on to Hop. I have such a funny strat playing for Hop. And if I can just... You defeated me multiple times. I'm just gonna Color Queen bites the dust though if you beat me again. You're never going to have a win stick. Flinch. Yes, freedom, 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 freedom. But yeah, point is, as low as level 29 is possible, I think. But I couldn't pull it off. As low as level 23 is possible, if you figure out how to force his eye into the state that he has already entered, in which he will attempt to use fake tears over and over again, even if your defense is bottom out, and then proceed to land flinches along with his remaining Pokemon, so none of them get a chance to attack you and die in 2 hits at +6. You will need 2 agilities to outspeed everything, so keep that in mind too. The level 23 AI break is worth revisiting in the future if we can reverse engineer what causes it and exploit it. Otherwise, try level 29, maybe, although that might be a less than 1% win rate. Otherwise, 30 or 31 is what we're going with. So, yeah. I'm done with this. I'm going to begin planning for Hop. This has made me so angry. I've been trying to film this for hours.